So today I'm gonna be playing some Dungeon Clawler, I've decided. So yeah, short stream day. I just have to get the game capture set up. Okay, Alright. Sort of music going a little bit. Alright, that should be good. I have played a little bit of this game, not much though. Let's try that magnet guy. I never actually beat the boss in this game because I've only played it like a couple times. Yeah. Okay. The magnet, like, let go of things? I'm not entirely sure how the magnet works though, because I never played this character. Let's go with bingo card, sure. Okay. Oh, shields are wood, that's why. Shields do not count as metal. Yeah, okay. Well, that explains that. I mean, I thought they were metal because, you know, room around it and all, but apparently no. Alright, so I think the bingo card just sits there, basically. Because I think it's like a passive type thing. Let's see. Sure. Options or not. I thought it was gonna give us extra option, but nope, apparently not. Let's go with thief. Right, what are our options? I think I'll go with spiky. So I guess you want to avoid things like the teeth and the ID card, because those permanently negative high value. There's also the curse here, but it's bad because it increases enemy health. Oh, lava slime. Interesting, the magnet picked it up on the top side too. So the strategy here seems to be to pick up the shields with the claw and use the magnet for weapons. It almost got that paper clip. Because, you know, something I wasn't even expecting it to interact with. That should be good. Maybe I should pick up that dagger that was down there. Died before we could get the gold though. I think I'll go with Hedgehog. Let's go with this. So let's go ahead and make... Yeah, we're going to make this metal. So if I don't get attracted by a magnet... Alright. That's gonna put things in the machine, and that's gonna do some buffing. Put the poison spores in there. This might end up getting a poison spore though. Alright, let me see what's the poison. It's just annoying that, you know. Let's use one up, sure. Alright, the goal is to get the chest, but the fish are trying to interfere. monkey hat. Which is literally just another passive thing. Just trying to focus on attacking. Now we're gonna want some shields. Sure. Let's have some just a few minutes just to wait for. And now we'll finish it off. I think I'll go with the gauntlet. Silver medal. Well, it being metal might be less than ideal. Okay, but then not act in a way I expected. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that thing works. But it's certainly not anything like what I was expecting to happen. Now we have to fight a cat. Alright, so you have to pick up the gauntlet before its effect will activate. It seems to be that the buff lasts the entire fight. So whenever a cat gets attacked, it increases its strength. Now we have a very decent defense going on. Alright, we'll end up ending it on the next turn here. Okay, somehow that grabbed absolutely nothing. Why is not that big of a deal? Sure. I think we'll go with this. Alright, so we just spin the wheel here. Gasoline. Well, I guess we can set enemies on fire. Okay, so since it's shiny, it'll drop money in the machine when it tanks. And I think they put the money in before it actually showed it dying. Because it's like, okay, it's gonna die, put money in the machine. And that'll finish it. Alright. So it's gonna add something to the machine if it's alive. And it'll be alive. Let's see what it adds. A giant ice cube. So it needs to be removed or else we get frost. Which does what? So it decreases your attack damage. Actually, no, we do have enough shield, so we don't need to worry about grabbing the shield. Now it's gonna try and heal. I guess we'll go with the dagger. I don't think any of our items actually have a look ability at the moment. Gasoline kit is actually metal. Honey ball. So it makes items stick together. Interesting. Somehow that didn't go in. Of course it's not in now. It's actually still alive, but won't be for long. I'll go with the small sword. Let's go ahead and take the lucky token. Well, we got some health. And the gauntlet gonna get grabbed. So it doubles strength at the end of its turns. Well, that's a bunch of stuff. The real problem is the thing's attacks are just gonna keep getting harder. Well, we managed to get enough shield. But of course, now it's 27 instead. We managed to get enough. I really don't think we're gonna get 43 though. Alright, we managed to do it, and we even got up to 100 health again. I'll do with poisonous weapons. Alright, is there anything we actually want? Yeah, I think we'll probably want to do that. Oh, maybe. Shields. Alright, save some gold for, you know, this stuff. Alright. And a bunch of upgraded stuff now. I didn't manage to get the gauntlet, but we'll get it now. Sexy free block, kind of wild. Having magnetized shields is gonna allow that. Let's go with the lucky shield tree. That one's gonna try and add something to the machine. I don't know what its radius actually is though. I'm not entirely sure what is healing me. Yeah, not sure. But it's not super important to figure out. Even the gold dagger doesn't sound bad. Because when Miss Bingo Card is adding coins to the machine, you're gonna be likely to, pick up coins. And it's trying to explode. Alright, there we go. Sure, Honeyball. It's gonna add something to the machine. You want that gauntlet because that'll be very good price. Like, so it added big honey balsam. That's kind of funny because honey helps us, so or at least somewhat helps us. I don't know how the fuck that happened. It's magically just stuck up there. But of course, the next car knocked it down. So now we have a big attack chain of stuff. Now it's wet in the machine. Alright, so if it's close enough, it'll start glowing. You see, the water makes the honey not work well. Now it's dead. And I'm sure. Though it might decrease when the amount goes down, I'm not sure. Alright. Get money for attacking. 50% poison removal at end of turn. Not bad. Not bad. Of course, we are spending some money to do this, right? But it's worth it. Or at least I think it's worth it. Because it'll allow us to, get our items to be better and more effective. Something the lucky Shelby metal means the magnet will pick it up. And of course, upgrading stuff to do more damage is of course able to kill things faster before it's able to hurt us. $54 block. That's a lot of block. And it's gonna be lucky. I guess we'll go with the pebble. That'll do that. If we can get the heat gun to be metal, that would be pretty great. Nice. Sure, bring the strength. And the daily doubles. But grabbing the chest that it said over there was literally not even possible. And yeah, oh wait, no, I am injured actually, so I can't not, so I still don't know for certain. I wasn't paying attention when I was doing shopping, if the amount went down or not. Might have also been a one-time thing, Your bombs are made of metal, fool. The column is gone, so everything else on it. Oof. Change this thing from glass to the metal though, because having it be metal will be very good for a cause. Same with the heat gun. savings account. Go for metal. Honestly, I'm gonna get rid of that because. Right, so the value is affected when it goes down. You'll end up losing your maximum. We know that now for a fact. That wasn't even a question for my consideration though, because having that not spawn on our machine means our better stuff, can be activatable. Plus, our shields and weapons and all are metal now. Which means that it's, able to be attracted by the magnet. And it's still didn't grab the thing Clawler. And everything being metal means it's likely to cling around the magnet. That's nice. This thing is going to probably explode though. Oh, we'll survive its explosion. I think it might have ended up attacking the Waxani too in the process of exploding. That's kind of funny. It adds fire to itself anyways, and that, gas made it fiery. I don't think it has any immunity to fire damage though. It definitely does not. I don't really get Shankville. Battle X. Put all kinds of things in. Greedy. We get extra greeny stuff now. Gonna modify items in the machine apparently. It made it inky and fuzzy. So now I can't see. Luckily I have a magnet. So with all my important stuff that I want to grab being made of metal, I just go, alright, let's just put in a metal claw and end up grabbing just the bingo card. Which isn't the greatest thing, yeah. Doesn't do any damage and removes our coin turn. We have 308 coins though. which is kind of crazy. Yeah, sure. And they jumped themselves into the thing. And I don't know where one just jumped in. Like, none of the ones that went in there were grabbed by me. Although, honestly, I don't really know if I want either of those per se. But, I guess I'll take the hat. Double claw time! We have 175 health, which is kind of crazy. It's gonna do a lot of damage. And it heals from attacking. Well, we got the gauntlet at least. We managed to avoid its attack. Nice, we got the dryer. I definitely think we have a decent chance of winning this though. With this magnet build I have going on, it's definitely working out well. I had magnetized everything, tons of money, which adds health, and yeah. Natural strength sounds good. Alright. Yeah, everything's already in battle. Gambling! Money! 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 And now we are kind of healing flask sounds good. Water we don't care about. course, the flask is glass and not metal. So that is something that would be worth transforming. Candle feels more like clutter. Let's go with candle. Try to get the gauntlet. What did I hit? We're not even actually taking damage because we're getting so much shield. Sure, I'll take a poison dagger. I see it increases the radius size. But I don't really have any lucky items, just the one shield. So it feels like a waste of money. And now it spawned evil spike balls. Which evil spike balls are certainly a weakness for me. Because they're made out of metal. Sure, I'll take another warhammer. Actually, the warhammer is something different too. Pretty sure it does the same exact thing as X. Well, it did do it. Oh wait, no, it increases block instead of remove enemy block. Okay. Natural strength again. Now this story, I don't know exactly how you do anything with it, but yeah. Somehow I got Tantrum, which increases my attacks. But entirely sure how I got it though. And I dropped everything. It literally has 1 health left. Sure, go back here. Alright, Granny, we need some health. Oh, Granny's actually on a plus level. Alright. Oh, okay, good. Drop the teeth. Alright, now here's some tricky times. But we're off to a good start. We got shrinking and gauntlet. Now it's gonna get strength is the one problem here. So I made a plastic phone, so I won't be good. But the other problem is that I generate coins on my own, you know? I think we'll be fine. Yeah, it's nearly dead, so we should be fine. And beat the boss for the first time. Yep. Now we get hand. We get always magnet claw. And use an additional magnet claw next turn. I'm kind of confused. We have not been alive for, like, we were only alive for like half this time, so yeah. Oh, I see. I think the paws are character specific though. But if that's the case, that's kind of shitty. Ouch. Oh no, you unlocked the items, so I think anyone can get them. But these, like, if you beat it, yeah. So you beat it, you get, but following items basically. Alright. Let's see. Time limited claws. Funky. Tentacle claws are good because they're sticky. I think we'll try Toxicaro. So that increases enemy damage. Let's do it anyways. So that we want to cause poison, but it's still in the machine. I think that'll cause that to happen. Yep. So now it does 6. The one tricky part about this is that they have to die from poison, which means, you know, normal attacks won't increase this amount of poison they gain. But you know, sometimes places want to focus on getting shield instead. Another poison dagger? Sure. So it does seem to do poison before its turn happens. I believe that's what I saw. Actually, I can skip because we wanted to die from poison. Healing flask. Flaming fist, I mean, might negatively affect our poison though. I'm not entirely sure if it's a good choice to do it, but it'll increase some damage passively. Which is, you know, Nice. Oh, we can only choose one. I think I'll go with pink ocean then. Which will add things. Poison, please. Some money. And then that was 15 poison added for that, which is pretty neat. And according to that, we add the poison block. But it's fine. Actually, deflation is probably better. I don't really have money. So we'll try to do a fight for a chest. I don't think I kill. Which makes this 18 now. The fish is trying to add stuff to our machine. And it got healed by the eyeball. Of course, I added spike balls. Which were basically impossible for getting. But it died luckily, and that's nice. So now this is 21 poison. The biggest issue is that these spike balls are being impossible to avoid. Even more poison. Sure, poison dagger. But this does 21 or 24 poison to the nearest enemy now. Obviously, we're going with the noxious capes. I like to have people poisoned, so that'll give us block. Surprisingly, it didn't die. Nice, we got our shield, so we don't take any damage. Yeah, playing the wait for poison to take him approach is certainly different. Alright, now we'll just skip. Poison dagger. Yeah, but it ended up hurting a lot. We're at 30 poison damage. Of course it didn't go off the fly or the tanker river. Giant flask! And we're just gonna have to do some obliteration because we cannot afford to take all that damage. I wonder if it's even possible to grab the flask when it gets that big. Empire fangs. Well, we got some health. This is a good example of when to use a poison flask. Because for any poison just from that. The bigger issue is this build doesn't really have any block abilities present. There have been some really basic block. And that's the reason I'm not certain we're going to end up making it to the boss. I don't do it. I guess we'll go with dirty money. Gambling. And a sponge. Which is absolutely worthless. Increase our poison daggers. Guess we'll go with gambling. Yeah, so that's 10 more stacks of poisons. Just the requirement, look at that, which means that things less requirements. All incoming damage is reduced to 1 apparently. Well, I do kind of wonder if that includes poison or not. It does not include the poison. Another poison dagger. That'll die to poison. Now it does fire with its attacks. Nice. Trying to get some block. This is at 45 poison. And now it's gonna be at 48 poison. Poison dagger! All the money! Shield. Holy shield. I don't really know if we want the big shield because it'll make grabbing things difficult. But the holy shield doesn't seem bad because we don't have a way to get super high block anyways. Poisonous shuriken. Nice. Take another poison token. Give me money. Some kind of slime. Yeah, I get 31 damage. Will instead be 1. No. Actually, I got some shield afterwards, so yeah. Which is an interesting thing. It's gonna summon a minion. So yeah, if you get a holy shield and then you get some protection afterwards, that can lead to some crazy combo. I think that'll finish it. Not quite. But now it's finished. Deflation, sure. It's not even possible to get the chest that it wants. These are metal, so it's not necessarily a bad thing to get. Okay, wait a bit longer. There we go. I think we'll go with gambling. Alright, so what is this thing? Doesn't actually say how much damage it goes up by. I shouldn't be damaged this time. Yeah, so the shuriken can do the one in the back, while the daggers do the one in the front. Oh, that's definitely the one in the front, but I was gonna take damage otherwise, so yeah. Alright, I'll do that. Poison dagger. Our flask is at 57. It's gonna vanish apparently. Let's focus on defense. There we go. And we can just strain up end of a turn. I don't have any water though. Magnet. Let's gamble and die. That's items it'll give us. Honey bowl's not necessarily bad. I don't think we really want global warming though. Well, that one drops differently. I think we'll call it magnetism. Like, we really need... Okay, and we're gonna go with this one even. We're gonna go ahead and delete these normal daggers, I think. Oh, the honey was there. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, I did not realize the honey was there. But yeah, the magnet is certainly powerful. Especially with the range increase. Contagious venom. That is powerful as heck for my build. Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of all those normal daggers. And we're gonna upgrade all our daggers. Sure, we'll upgrade that, we'll upgrade that, we'll upgrade that, like that. Oh, Lord, should just small. Okay, shields. Alright, I think we'll go with chest. That, when it says large radius, it means large radius, so... Yeah, that transfer poison to everything else is powerful as heck. Because that's what everything said. Magnet Claw. I think the way it's gonna work is you pick up this item, and the next turn you get a Magnet Claw added to your list. I think that's how it's gonna work. Yeah, I don't mind if I do apply some poison to all enemies at the beginning of a fight due to a suspicious green rod. And for some reason, it's done 4. Because each time you poison, it gets 1 more. I'm gonna get a really holy shield. That's gonna kill the first one, unfortunately. But the other ones, you know, yeah, doubles their poison. Tentacles. Which count as wet, I think. We don't need that. We don't even have liquid. Yeah, we probably will make it to the boss, though. And the flask was gotten. It's made of glass. Alright, let's see how the magnet claw thing works. Yeah, it does add it when at the end of the list. That's what I thought would happen. And somehow that stuff didn't get grabbed. The shield is glass. Oh, well, it's fine. And now, die. Sure, Nox escape. We don't have anything we want to get rid of. So we'll go here. Gambling. Like, alchemy would be really helpful for us right now. We're definitely taking the poison grenade, which will do free poison to everything. Great sword attacks all enemies for 10 damage. Sure. Why not? Triples the poison. Applies 5. We do not have enough to upgrade either of those. We're at 81 poison. for the flask. And it out the menu. And now we press the delete all enemies button. Poison dagger. We want some shield. There's one dodge in a place. Oh, that's to myself as well, so that's not super great. That would remove their poison, which, I mean, yeah, we're gonna be poisoned. Although it does heal me. No, I don't think I want it. Oh. Give me that magnet. There we go. Killing enemies. Sure, I'm making a very magnet coughing. I'd like some money, Granny. Gambling. So we'll definitely take the poison flask. And yeah, I think we'll take just the flask. That was the grenade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not. That was the grenade that got used and not the multiplication of that. Well, didn't want to pick that up, but it's fine. Big poison time! Yeah, that's a holy shield. Yeah, of course those are glass. I don't really have any metal in the machine right now. Delete enemies. Over 400 poison. Make the weapons more poisonous? Sure. Do I have anything I wish to delete? No. Gambling. Yeah, sure, I'll take a look and see if I can glitch. That is a bit longer. Oh, that was long, and also it seemed to have went a different way for some reason. Yeah, now it's going over here. What the heck? And now it's going over there? What the heck, game? Okay, it's just going all over the place suddenly. Yeah. Yeah, I can't upgrade anything. Well, it's fine. Lots of knives. Yeah, let's not this now. Enemies. Yeah, I think we'll beat the boss. And now to press the delete enemies button. Poison dagger. Obviously, Vinox's cape, the shredded coupon is even completely worthless at this point in the game. But you know, the cape is good because it gives us 10 block for every poisoned enemy times 3. And now we'll just go ahead and delete the enemies. Poison grenade. Doesn't really matter what we get at this point. You know, because we're at full health. Poison flask has 126 poison. And of course there's no reason to keep it in the machine because this is the final fight of the game. It's nearly dead. Alright, we can press the delete enemies button now. But I think we'll just see them. Bragging rights. Hashtag bragging rights. Because we did not give a crap what we got. Well, we got Toxic Girl's Paw, which gives poison to enemy. You would get one more stack. And Holy Water. Removes all poison stacks from nearest enemy. Deals 3 damage for each removed stack. Ta-da! And I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. So let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Oh, looks like Zest is the only one live at the moment, so let's just raid Zest again. Yeah. Why not? Alright, so I'll see you all next stream. I'm not sure what I'll be playing at the time, but yeah, I'll likely stream again tomorrow. I don't know for certainty, but most likely yes. And if I do stream, I'll decide what game I want to play. And yeah, if I do stream, it'll be around the same time again. So I will see you all next stream.